Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to make a 15 bean soup. Everything you need is right here. It's super simple. I didn't know anything about this until, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, and then I saw the bag, looked at the instructions, and I said, I'll try it, because there's always that one recipe that you're like, this is either gonna go good or bad, but this was really good. So if you like chili, this is gonna kind of be that sort of cold weather kind of comfort food. It's really good. All you need is the beans. The only thing is it's a little bit of a lengthy process because you have to soak the beans for about 8 hours or overnight. So I usually try to do it overnight. And then after they soak, I'll just put them in a freezer bag and throw them in the freezer. They do come with like a little flavoring packet inside. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll just tell you what the ingredients that you'll need. It's Hurst's Hambeens, that's the brand, and it's 15 beans. It's got, just to name a few, Northern Pinto, large lima beans, yellow eye beans, garbanzos, baby lima, green split pea, kidney beans, small white beans, pink beans, small red, yellow split pea, lentils, navy white kidney, black beans, and that looks like it's about it. I'm not sure if I named 15 or not. I might have missed 1 or 2. But anyway, those are the beans that are in it. So you soak these at least 8 hours. So that's not so bad because you can just do it kind of before you go to bed. And then you need a can of diced tomatoes, a few cloves of garlic, some chili powder, a large onion, and you need about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can use freshly squeezed lemon, or you can just use lemon juice. And I usually just use 2 ham steaks, and all of this gets done after. So basically what you're going to do is soak your beans, as I said, and then once that's done and out of the way, you go ahead, you cut up your onion, and you add it to the beans, and you just boil it for a couple hours. Then you throw the rest of the ingredients in, and then simmer it for another half hour, and it's done. It's super easy, so let's get started. Okay, so for these beans, I already filled up a pot of water, so I'll go ahead and soak these. I do have a bag of beans that I already soaked, but I like to keep these on hand, so I'll just soak these, then tomorrow I will just put them in a bag and put them back in my freezer, so that I'll always have a bag of 15 bean soup in the freezer. So as I said, the only downside to this is waiting the 8 hours for the beans to soak. Oh, there's the flavor packet. That's why I usually just soak them and then freeze them so that I just have them. And that's it for these. And I'll just let those soak. And I usually set the timer, like if I put them on earlier on in the day, then I'll take them out at night, but overnight is the best. Okay, so to get started, we're just going to add 8 cups of water to a pot, and we want to start that water boiling. And then to that, we're going to add, my beans are still frozen. They just fell apart. And you just get all this right in the pot. Like I said, this is super easy. And then we just chop up our onion. And I don't usually chop it up all that special. I just chop it up and get it in there. There's half the onion. And then the second half of the onion. And that's it. That's all you do. You're gonna let this boil. You boil it and then let it go down to a simmer for 2 hours. And then you add the rest of your ingredients. So once we get to 2 hours, we'll come back and we'll put the rest of the ingredients in. Okay guys, so it's been 2 hours and it smells amazing. All right, so this is what we have so far. So it's cooked down and it's looking pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. So I already went ahead and cubed up the ham, so we'll put that in. Then we will put in our can of diced tomatoes. This is really good. If you like beans, you'll love this. If you're not a bean lover, probably not. But it wouldn't hurt to try it. Then we are going to add in, I did 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna add that in. You just wanna mince that up. Just finely chop it. Okay. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, or just the juice from a whole lemon. And a teaspoon of chili powder. And the packet that comes with the beans themselves, the 15 bean package. This gives it like a smoky flavor. This soup is so good. I'm telling you, you've got to try it. I would have never tried it if I hadn't seen it, but I did, and it was, well, I'm making it again. And I figured I would share. There we go. All right, so now we'll just let this simmer for another 30 minutes, and we'll be back to try it. And I can't wait, because I'm starving. I've been smelling this for a couple hours now. Well, it got really fragrant probably the last hour. Okay, I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes. Okay, so here we are, a long-awaited 2.5 hours, but finally, at last, it's done. I went ahead and made myself a bowl. Here's how it looks. If I can get my spoon. So it's a pretty hearty soup, and as it cools off, it thickens up some, but it still stays pretty brothy. So yeah, that's it. It's looking good. And I went ahead and made myself a bowl just so it had time to cool off just a little bit. Let's give her a try. It's still pretty hot, so. See, it's a very hearty soup, and it's filling. It's just good. I want to make sure it's cool. I don't want to burn my mouth. Okay, here goes. Oh, it's very good. It's excellent. It's excellent. Perfect for those cold, snowy days. It's the perfect soup for any time. Give this a try. One more bite. I bet you could speed this up and even cook it in a pressure cooker. I didn't really think to do that because I never have, so we just always cook it on the stove. So yeah, give this a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, think about subscribing, and thank you for watching.